Hey, okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm gonna go up here to tower. Here I go. So up here are gray birds. Also, what's that thing weight? 10? And my dismounter is... Okay, so yeah, so it's a good weight as well. Sorry, I'm just listening to this guy. I haven't heard him say that before. I guess I haven't hung around long enough to hear him say it. The exquisite pain. Nice. I'm actually gonna approach this place on the road. Most of the time I like skirt the edges to make sure I check for stuff, but I also feel that they designed the game kind of intending for people, or kind of planning for people to approach along the road. Like, it's probably easier to run around the road because you're going to see the backside of stuff and be able to navigate more cautiously. But running up the road means I will encounter some different stuff. Lag, sorry. No point using lightning arrows against these guys. I'm not gonna kill them any faster, you know. It's not gonna make a difference if I use regular lightning on these guys. So I might as well use the regular ones because they're easier to replace. Hey. Alright, let's try out this new sword. Nice. Or katana, rather. Put on a HP restoring talisman. There's a bunch of them. I see a couple of them on the left as well. I don't want to use up too much of my FP. I probably want to. I'm probably going to convert. Damn. Okay, this is why I've been shooting these guys with arrows. Because they're just way easier just to shoot in the face with arrows. Like, whenever they attack me up close and I'm trying to melee, I'm like, I kind of have not a very easy time. But if you just shoot them in the face with arrows, apparently it's really easy. Like, I don't even have to use barrage. I can just... Okay, I take that back. Immediately regret opening them. Oh, that's nice. They gave me some tears back. Tawa. Now, I haven't read any items which have given me any hints, or like I don't know of anything to anticipate about this tower, with the exception that there's a bunch of death birds out front and behind it. Sorry, I'm just kind of peeking around real quick. I'm gonna go up the tower and then I'll come out here and mosey around. Okay, I think it's... I gotta make sure to check the bottom of that later. gravestone or something here. Can I read this? At the very center of the lands between, all manners of death wash up here, only to be suppressed. The very center of the lands between. All manners of death wash up here, only to be suppressed. So is that not like the Erdtree? So all manners of death end up in the Erdtree, only to be suppressed. So death is being suppressed by the Erdtree. And because Godwin's the Prince of Death, maybe he's using the dragons to contort time to let Mikola take over and like enhance this tree to like get America out of the Erdtree. With Godwin being the Prince of Death, as well as having like the dragon connection. I don't know. What we got? Ancient dragon smithing stone. Very nice. Check below me real quick. So that's where I'm about to go. Holy shit, that's way bigger than I think. It looks way bigger right here than what I was thinking a minute ago, when I was right in front of it. God, it's huge. The whole area, and there's a big dragon. Oh, is that the Is that the dreaded one? If you want to, that guy was controlling who gets to devour the dreaded one. So if he's the dreaded one, and he's like hollowed out. So I wonder if he's been being devoured by Dragon Communion warriors, and the guy, the ancient dragon man, is who was like deciding who would get to do that and not. I also wonder if there's going to be any time shifting implications. There's a bridge. That's going to be a whole ass place over there, isn't it? Damn. I think that's what I'm doing next. I could run around and get a bunch more Skytree fragments first, I think, but I think I'm just going to run in there. Okay, I'm going to send this thing back up just to see if there were any secrets. Nope. Okay. Okay, so the Erdtree is the center of the lands between, and it is suppressing death. Let me use this freaking. Oh, holy heck, dude! Yeah, they fucking cooked in a fucking powerful ass weapon for us to use. Specifically, they're saying, hey, here's a bunch of dragon shit coming up, or here's like a big dragon thing coming up. Have this really powerful dragon. Like, if you, like, they are just telling you, like, hey man, here you go, get ready to use this thing, or like, here's a really powerful weapon for the stuff that's coming up. It's specifically good against dragons. And there's a giant dragon down there, and there's stuff that tells you this big craggy place is going to be full of dragons, or related to dragons, right? Because if you picked up a cookbook, we can now craft red lightning pots. Red lightning is something that's used by dragons, and the ancient dragons who betrayed their lord to side with the tyrant were known for wielding branching red lightning. That's interesting. The ancient dragons who betrayed their lord to side with a tyrant were known for wielding branching red lightning. We've seen red lightning. Did Placidusax use red lightning? We've seen red lightning. So is that to say that Placidusax like sided with America and helped overthrow? Oh yeah, because Placidusax was the first Elden Lord, right? So did he like betray his god for and like did some and like cooked with America? Interesting. Interesting. Too many thoughts. Hard to keep them all. it's not just that you can have a lot of thoughts about this stuff. It's that there's a bunch of variations about how you can speculate on the information the game is drip feeding you, right? So it's like it's not so like it's there's a few things. There's a handful of stuff that like of how do you say? There's a handful of pieces of information that you get, but there's so many variations on ways that you can interpret it together that I guess may be difficult to maintain all of it. I see like a platform down here that for some reason is not familiar to me. Sorry, goat. What is this? What is this? What is this? Not really a platform, just a... Okay. Okay, and then there was one other path I saw back here that I think, gone down. Maybe it's this. I think I saw where this connects to the top. And then let me check over here. So this is the path I walked to get down there last time. To get back to the entrance to the dragon cave. I'm just going to run past these guys. I don't really care enough to... So they're shooting Ghost Flame, and based on the Ghost Flame torch, you can infer that Ghost Flame is magic damage, by the way. So if you see that kind of black-white fire the Gravebirds are using, you can, I believe, resist that via magic resistance. Okay, so I'm guessing I kind of got everything from up here. I got this freaking cooked sword. And I'm going to go use it at the Dragon's Pit terminus. So the Erdtree is suppressing death. Godwyn and Mikola might be somehow cooking with Godwyn and the dragons and the Horn people and the Crucible people to like re-overthrow America. And Placidusax had red lightning, and he might have like betrayed his quote unquote lord to side with America, and they're referring to America as a tyrant here. I'm not sure who else tyrant would be. The ancient dragons who betrayed their lord to side with the tyrant. That or America was there first, and then Placidusax sided with a tyrant who became the Crucible tree. And it begs to ask, like, what was the tree before it was the Crucible tree or something like that. Okay, let me swap this back out for lightning. Yeah. Is this where I meant to go? Yeah. And then, what's my most lightning resistant gear? I need, like, slash and lightning resist. It's this malformed dragon stuff, probably. I'm on a 4.6. Oh, Helm of Solitude. It's a 4.8, but it's only because it's way heavier. Like, that whole set's heavier, so it's going to have more resistance overall. Same thing with all these. Anything back here that's specifically lightning resistant? No. I mean, my armor's already nearly the most lightning resistant I can get. How's the slash 7? I have way better slash than the malformed dragon head. Let me check the chest piece. 13.8. Okay. I think my dude, Banished Knight armor goes hard. Not just from stats, but I really like Banished Knight armor because the Banished Knights in this game remind me of Lothric Knights from Dark Souls 3. Excuse me. It reminds me of Lothric Knights from Dark Souls 3. Reminds me of like Black Knights from Dark Souls 1. And those are enemies which like you come across in the middle of clearing an area and you're like, oh shit. And they're like fun to beat because you kind of... It's like a celebration when you become good at killing them, because like you can really like hone your skills against them. Like a lot of times, like I learned to beat those guys by learning to parry, learning to backstab, and so I wonder if I'm about to find out who the devoured one is. What's his name? The dreaded one. I wonder if I'm about to find out who the dreaded one is. That's like some kind of... That's hollowed out. That looks like the big thing of a dude hollowed out. Anyway, I really like the Banished Knight armor because Banished Knights and similar other enemies to them in Dark Souls, I think, teach you to take advantage of the game's kind of, I don't want to say like fundamental mechanics, but yeah. Okay, the thing I was looking at looked like that based on perspective. There's like a big stomp you hear every now and then. Baal, O terror incarnate, again I stand before ye. So is Baal the dreaded one then? I wonder if it's like the weather effects are... So those dragons almost look like the dragons from Grey Old Dragon Barrow. Because they're kind of like... I don't know. I don't know if they're like withery, like they're kind of gray and stuff, you know what I mean? But I don't know if they're just all like that. They put yellow goats here. No, they put a goat here. That's not a yellow goat. Or is it? I can't tell if it's a Fulgur Bloom goat or not. Again, I stand before ye. Tell you what, let me go back and try to talk to him one more time now that I'm here. Igor is, I think, what's his name? So he's not there anymore. Yeah, look, I think this is a Fulgur Bloom goat. Okay. But I assume that's related to them being near these dragons. Would dragons use lightning? I would like some red Fulgur Bloom. That would be nice. Okay, let me get cooking with some different arrows. Poison bow. Let me make a bunch of arrows. Actually, I don't need poison bone because I have the I just accidentally took my weapon off. I have serpent arrows, and then let me cook some rot arrows. I feel like those are good for dragons. Okay, and I have to re-equip my weapon. I have like the stuff I have on. I'm not fat rolling. Okay, cool. Now what is this? There's some red stuff coming out of this guy. Ooh, sharp gravel stone. Now we're cooking with fire. A particularly sharp piece of gravel stone, material used for crafting items, found at the Jagged Peak on the south coast. The scale of an ancient dragon that has supped the blood of lesser dragons. So it's the scale of an ancient dragon, and so this was a lesser dragon, I guess, then. I think I'm going to get in combat with this guy, and then the bigger dragon's going to fly in. What? Or like when I walk up to this guy, a bigger dragon's going to fly in or something. Hello? Jagged Peak Drake. No, he's just a normal guy. Let me just throw this L2 at his head, see what happens. It's doing 2,500 a hit. I do believe if you hit stuff in the head, it's more likely to stagger it, so go for the head when possible. I need to change my flask allocation to give me an extra extra FP flask. I'm currently like all but one into Crimson. Yeah, dude, just aim at the head, L2 him, R1 him. Big chillin'. Is he still alive? No. Great enemy, Feld. I don't know. I don't think he hit me. Dragon scale flesh. Consumable. Make yourself bigger for gradual HP loss. To the Drake Warriors, there is no more intoxicating liquor than the heat of dragons. A lump of hot flesh carved from beneath the inverted scales said to grow on aged dragons. Ooh. Inverted scales. Well, that was cool. I'm happy. This sword is badass for this. Thank you, game, for giving us this cool sword for fighting dragons, and then giving us dragons to fight with it. Red Fulgur Bloom. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is that somewhere we're gonna go? No, that's... You never know. Red Fulgur Bloom goes into Red Lightning Pot. Where's Red Lightning Pot? I want to make some. Hell yeah. Alright. I'm going to take a peek real quick at what the difference is between a hefty lightning and a hefty red lightning. Oh, this isn't hefty, it's ritual. That's so cool. I'm going to read it. A craftable item prepared using a ritual pot. Thrown at enemy. The ancient dragons who betrayed their lord to side with the tyrant were known for wielding branching red lightning. Okay. Is there a different throwing pot I want to use here? Let me throw in some fetids. I wonder if we're going to get like a Greater Potentate's cookbook that's going to have like a gravels. Imagine having a gravelstone throwing pot. Like a Greater Gravelstone hefty pot, and you throw it at the dragon, it does like 3,000 damage and staggers it if you hit it in the head. That would be choice, I believe they say. Now what's up with this? This is just molten stuff, perhaps? Or is this poop? Is it dragon poop? I think it's like molten stuff. Liquid hot magma. Red Fulgur Bloom. Whoa, 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 whoa. Different. Alert, alert. Not Red Fulgur Bloom. Dragon's Color Bloom. Exceedingly rare to find. A flower with an uncanny shape, coursing with hot blood. A single flower is said to blossom only once from the hearts of dead warriors who oft took it. No, I hit circle. There's roots down there. What? Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if they're death roots or if they're just shadow roots of the Erdtree. I accidentally hit circle and I sprinted off the edge. Alright, so that flower I just found sprouts from dead guys that had been big dragon community guys. I wonder if that means one will spawn in the room behind me at some point. Because the guy we killed there was a big dragon community guy. I'm gonna go check the peak. There was like a ledge up here where homeboy, I think like Igor, had a message written saying he was coming to stand before Baal. Is it still the same? Maybe not Baal, but, you know, Terror Incarnate, whatever that is. What is this magma stuff? And why is this weird like that? Okay, so red lightning is of dragons who abandoned their lord to side with the tyrant. I don't know who their lord was. And I don't know who the tyrant is. Maybe their lord was Placidusax. Maybe their lord was Placidusax. And they've abandoned Placidusax to come be here with this scary one. Whose name potentially is Baal. Maybe. I'm sure I'll find out at some point. Okay, not running off the edge this time. Oh boy, I'm yawning. Uh-oh. What a fucking sick DLC. This is like almost like a... It's not like a whole another game, but what a fucking sick DLC. There's so much in this, I feel like. Red Fulgur Bloom. What down there? What is that? What is that? I've seen... I don't know if that's the Frenzied Finger design or if that's, I seen that when we picked up... Sorry, give me a second. I'm gonna go find it. When I picked up this, it was on the thing behind it. A sword that none can pull from its scabbard of cracked stone. A relic of a lost civilization from a long time past, said to serve a ritual purpose at altars of light and darkness. So at an altar of light and darkness... And the stones right here look like the thing that was behind this, like the altar this sword was on. So I wonder, it looks like something down there. Perhaps there is an altar down there where I'm going to get to unsheath this sword. This looks badass. This is so fucking cool. This is fucking sick. I wonder if I'm going to get to go unsheath this sword down there. This is fucking cool. Are those fingers? Those are fingers. Is that Frenzied Flame fingers? Those are all fingers. What the fuck? Bro, this is fucking sick. Oh my god. This is cool as shit. Oh, this is fucking epic. Sorry, I'm gonna soak this in for a little bit. No. Okay. There's one item I want to pull out to compare. I mean, I guess all fingers are gonna kind of have that type of pattern on them, right? Like it's a fingerprint pattern. Is this some Frenzied Flame shit here? Because this is like a Frenzied Flame related shield. Fingerprint stone shield causes madness buildup. A great stone shield with intricately carved fingerprint design, one of the heaviest of all great shields, part of the tomb of an ancient god. The readerless fingers relayed their message through these imprints, said to have been the very seeds from which Frenzy first sprouted. So is this where Frenzy first sprouted? Am I going to go down there and unsheath this sword? God damn, I want to fucking... Oh, I want to get down there and unsheath this fucking sword and fucking see where Frenzy first sprouted. This is going to be fucking sick. Oh, man, I'm so fucking excited about this. This is epic. Even if it's not that. This is just epic. Can I see anything else about it? Oh, yeah, I'm fucking... Oh, I'm bricked up right now over this. Staying bricked. I got no blood left in my head. It's all in my wiener. What are these guys? Look at it. Oh, dude, check that. This is so fucking... God damn. Let me get to a good vantage. Alright. Here comes the freaking reveal. Now this is epic. Oh. Hell yeah. Me and the boys getting ready to find out what the fuck is going on. I mean, these guys get it. Look at them. They get it. Are they looking at anything specific? Oh, there's shit down there. Roots. I wouldn't say they look like death roots or any kind of specific roots, but there are roots down there. Is that water or sand? Trees over there? Where is that? Do I know where that is? No, it's over here. That might be maybe the way into the tower or something. Okay, I've been oogling enough. I need to get a move on, I suppose. I wish I knew what these beastmen were like weak to. I don't really want to use any poison stuff on them. It seems a little wasteful for... I do want to throw one of these red pots. I'll try fire, and I'll try lightning, and I'll try dwelling. It seems dumb to try lightning on these guys because they like worship dragons, but I am gonna try this lightning pot on this guy. Yeah, okay, that was pretty good. 700 splash to each of them. So lightning did more, but also that could have just been related to the arrow type. Shit. Oh my, I was stuck on the rock. Oh. A little dumbly played on my part. Man, I'm so fucking hyped. I'm like inside of a epic. I'm like inside of an epic book or inside of an epic movie, and it's fucking insane. Like the audio and the grandness of this upcoming area, like this area down there. I better get to run down there and unsheath that sword in the stone scabbard, dude. I better get to do that. Even if I don't, it's still like this is still a very... Oh yeah, now this is epic. Did this Fulgur Bloom respawn? Hell yeah, it did. I need this Fulgur Bloom. I want another peek. What is that? What is that? There's something on the thing down there. I'm assuming that means I do get to go down there. Hell yeah. Make sure that I have my like a focus increasing trinket for it. Yeah, raises. I don't have like an improved one. I just have a base level one. That's fine. For the bone guys, I wonder if like strike damage is better against the bony guys. You know what I mean? So, man. So I think this is making me think these lag things are related to my controller disconnecting. But I think I played with mouse one time and like had the controller completely like gone. And was still having the issue then, so that kind of disproves it being related, like a controller problem. Oh yeah, dude, Brickhammer cooks on these guys. Why can't I get off my horse? I can't get off my horse. It's like stuck against that guy. The smarter way for me to do this is to pull these guys one by one, but I gotta admit, I'm not about to spend the time doing it. Do I have a Beastman shield? I do have that. Maybe that's something to go off of. Right? There's like a shield and it's like a jar. No way I don't have one. There's a shield and it's made out of a jar. I did all the Fair Missoula. Pardon me, y'all. There's a shield you can get, or that those guys have at least. I thought I would get one, and it's like half of a jar. I figured I would have one, but I don't. Dude, these big guys. Not to play around with. Okie dokie. Let me see what they were looking at, if anything. I mean, hell yeah, they were looking at this. I wonder why all of them were just standing here looking that way. They're all just looking at this Jagged tree. Very pog. Very cinematic. Oh, there's an item. Nice. What we get? Oh, be a big gravel hefty pot. Gravel stone hefty pot. Hefty red light. I'll take it. I'll take that. I will take it. Ancient dragons. The ancient dragons who betrayed their lord to side with a tyrant were known for wielding branching red lightning. So again, so I don't know if that means they were with Placidusax and left because Placidusax had red lightning. So maybe they had red lightning because they had been with Placidusax, or I wonder if it implicates that Placidusax was also like someone who left their lord to side with a tyrant. That's what I meant to do. Yeah, those are fine. Ooh, what do we have there? A little spirit spring action. Man, I can't imagine y'all. I wonder if, you know. These videos are mostly I'm uploading to be like reference material, so people can. There's a video out here where, generally speaking, I've found most of the items. Is the idea. So that way I timestamp them and put them in my description and stuff and my tags, and that way if people are trying to find out where to find an item, they're hopefully all found in my videos. I do miss a few things, but I feel like I've seen about everything as I go through. I missed the storeroom the first time through, but I did remember it after Divine Beast Dancing Lion. And what's happening is, like, as I am uploading videos, like, I go back and watch them through so I can get numbers for chaptering and timestamps. And as I'm watching it back through and kind of doing a little editing, I'm like seeing stuff that I forgot or putting some things together. So like that happened for like the Great Jar helmet. That happened for whatever I had just said right before that. The storeroom key and that sort of thing. I don't remember how I initially got off on this tangent. But in general, I'm trying to make informational videos and try to get every item. So this video is going to be slower and a bit more dragged out because I gotta admit, I'm just kind of a little like in awe of like, the world building and everything and being in the middle of this. I mean, this is fucking sick. This is awesome. There's a Grace right there. Is this bridge gonna collapse? Bridge did not collapse. Because like there's this whole ancient dragon thing going on that seems like it has implications with Gwyn and potentially Mikola and how the ancient dragons are somehow tying into this whole lore thing that's going on. And then I mean this is just epic, like even with no context to the story and everything. It's just everything that's going on is just so fucking cool right now. Oh, also, yeah, the whole frenzied flame thing. So to me, those look like the fingerprints on there's a bunch of fingers and there's a bunch of fingerprints all over it that remind me of the frenzied flame stuff. And it might be the place where frenzied flame sprouted, right? Based on reading that shield earlier. And then additionally, I've got that stone-sheathed sword that can only be unsheathed at an altar. And I wonder if down there is like the altar where you get to unsheath that sword. Okay, I'm gonna rest at the grace because I have runes to spin and I want to see the name of it for when for when I'm creating my description and timestamps. Dang, man. Okay, it would be smart of me to stop the video here and start a new one. So I'm gonna do that. I am by no means quit playing though. What do I want to level up now? Bigger health bar, never a bad thing. I'm gonna go